bullseye.
Secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays kids more worried about the
What's up YouTube, it's Zyph here, and I'd like to welcome you back to another episode of Skyblock. Today we are joined here by Kelly, and yeah, so if you want to be at the beginning of a episode, kind of like how Justin was a while ago, you just message me in game if you want to hop on the server or whatever, and I'll let you be in your intro. So thank you for joining us here today, Kelly. And now I'm going to get into what I was actually doing. So since the last episode, I have doubled my cow production size, and as you can see, there's a bunch of people that have been buying stuff from me. As you can see, oh, that's Rabbit. So that's actually a admin right now. But anyway, there's been a bunch of people buying from me, and I talked to Kynan, who has Easy Cash, which is also another place where you buy steak and stuff, and we have a price worked out that we're both going to have the same price, so that we don't keep competing and stuff. So, I'm actually going to turn chat off now. I just wanted to make sure that we started at the right time and all that stuff was good. So there we go. Put the opacity down to 10%, which is basically 0, just so you can see where the box is. And so, yeah, the freaking steak shop and the leather shop, I've changed the price of it twice. So now it's, if you guys have seen the episode, you probably have gone to the shop or whatever if you're on the server. And so I had both this account and my other account here, and this has been filling up with double chests. It was all the way up this side. A bunch of people have been buying from it. Let's see how much actually is in the chest. Oh, it's full right now. Cool. So a bunch of people have been buying from the steak and leather shop. So right now the steak price is $15,000 for a full inventory, and then here's the profits that you make off of both of them. And then over here for the leather shop, it's $11,000 full chest, and those are the profits you make there. So if I go back to the top of my island. So I had this idea. So I was looking at, I think it was Dr. Hobo, who's a one of the staff members on the server, and I was looking at his island, and what he was going to do is, above all of his stuff, he had like all these little islands, and he was going to make like another one and all these different things. So I thought that was a cool idea, and a bunch of people had been wanting to do that. So I'm not going to like steal his idea or anything and just make a bunch of tiny islands, because that would be stealing an idea. But as you can see here, there's a floating grass block that I keep going over towards. So what I'm going to be doing in this episode is actually going to be a speed build, so I'm not going to be talking through it. You'll just be listening to music, probably the 1-hour mega mix thing of Tobu's songs. And if you don't like the music, you can put on your own music and mute the video after I'm done talking and stuff. And that works just as well as listening to that music. But anyway, so I'm probably going to do a gold farm type thing here. It might be beneath and going down so that it's like you can be at other farms doing stuff and it's activating that. But I'm not really sure what I'm doing with that yet. So I have my inventory full of gold blocks were there because I was placing the thing for Kelly. But the glowstone is to light up the inside of the thing, and the grass and stone is obviously to make a floating island. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going around and building a big circular type thing, and I'm going to have an indention somewhere in it and have a waterfall going down to a lower island that kind of catches it. It's a little small island type thing, and then I don't know what I'll put there, but on top of the big island up top, I'm going to make a big lighthouse thing. I'm not sure if I'll get the lighthouse done in this episode or if I'll do it at another time in a different episode or off screen or something, but I'm going to have a big lighthouse up here, and that's where I'm going to have my villager breeder thing. So since it's not 1.8, it's 1.7 on this server, I can make villagers breed basically anywhere that I want. So I'm going to make them breed and stuff inside my lighthouse, and then I'm going to get a bunch of, what's it called? Drop the word. Oh, well, here's the basic idea. I'm going to get a bunch of the cleric guys, though, guys with the purple coats, and when I make this pigman farm, they're going to drop a crap ton of rotten flesh, and I'll have unlimited amounts of rotten flesh to trade for them for emeralds, and I can make stuff out of emeralds. And I can also trade that for enchanted books to get better tools and stuff like that. Enchanted books aren't really a big part of the economy and stuff. It's just helpful for making tools and stuff like that. So yeah, that's about it. I think I'm gonna get into the speed build, so I will talk to you guys when I'm done. Bye. after this extremely long speed build. This has taken almost 3 days to complete this, I believe. I've just been kind of off and on doing it, but in between playing SMP and Worms Clan Wars and all sorts of different games and stuff. And so, I finally got this thing done. So, what I did, from you guys seeing it in super fast mode, was I made a basic shell and did a bunch of layers and made it look as natural as possible. I might mess around with these little floaty things a little bit, but I think that this waterfall thing into this lower island that I just made, this looks great. Like, I really like the way this turned out, and I'm just gonna do that because I've been doing that for so freaking long that I'm just like, okay, that doesn't look how I want it to look. Let's just fix that real fast. So this is basically what I envisioned for what I wanted. I wanted a big floating island with a river and some crops and some natural stuff, and I think it's cool how it only spawned those blue flowers. It makes it look like it's like I kind of did that on purpose, when really I just spammed bone meal kind of around the island, and they just happened to all be that. I think it might be because of the biome. Yeah, it's because I'm in a swampland. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I'll have to test that if you spam bone meal and you switch the biome of your island, if that makes a difference. But anyway, the basic plan now is I'm not just going to leave it as a flat, cool looking thing, even though it does look cool and nice as it is by itself. What I'm going to do is, in this area, I'm going to have a big circular lighthouse. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a generic red and white lighthouse like most lighthouses are, like those like classic white and red lighthouses that have like a spiral effect all the way up here and have like some sort of light like that, or if I want to do it green and purple because that's what my skin is. But I did come up with a name of this area, and I'll probably go over that the next time I do stuff with this area. But I will have a sign on the island, so if I go over in my near episodes, I'll make it look all nice and stuff in between episodes, I guess. Or I might just make something in the episode. I'm not sure really what I'm going to do now. But I am finally finished with this thing. This thing looks great. I love the way it turned out. I got the tutorial on how to kind of, like, what the patterns you want to do and stuff from the guy Z1 in Only Gaming. He has a how to build a floating island. So if you want to do something like this, just look up that tutorial. That's what I used. And just be creative. I really like the way it turned out. Added some farms and stuff, and I thought it looked cool. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode of Skyblock, and I mean, basically that took so long to do, but I finally got it done. So hopefully you guys did like it, and if you have any suggestions for what I should do on Skyblock in the future, make sure to either tell me in-game in the server, or leave it in the comment section below or something like that, or send me a message on YouTube or anything like that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and peace out. Bye.
I don't think you understand, I'm a beast, and there ain't no one going harder than me. So if you hating, homie, I just let it be. You ain't worth my time for me to even say the least. Why? Cause I'm a beast. I said I'm a beast, and there ain't no one going